Hey Aquarius, what's going on? I hope you're super well. This is Madam Butterfly and this is going to be a new love reading for May, or just whenever you happen to find it, Aquarius, because it's timeless. Whether you're new or whether you're a returner, thank you so much for checking out the video. I really appreciate it. And you know, if you find it resonates with you and you enjoy it, don't forget to like and subscribe for me if you feel like doing that. No pressure. And you know, if you want to book a personal with me, you can do that too. If you head down to the link, can't get my words out, the link in the description box below, you can do it there. So Aquarius, there's somebody new coming in for you. It's kind of looking like you're going to meet them in May, or like if you're not watching this in May, I don't know, probably the same month, maybe the next month. But you know, keep in mind that like time kind of depends on a lot of things, okay? So try not to get too attached to the time, but there's definitely someone new coming in for you here. Could be a King of Pentacles type energy. You do have the King right at the bottom of the deck there. And right underneath that you have the Queen of Swords, okay? Which is kind of a hidden message in this meaning, Aquarius, because that's actually not that hidden. They're pretty much just screaming it at you. There's you've been going through like a purging. You've been going through kind of a cleansing here. They want you to know that when this person does come in, you can trust them, okay? This is they want you to, okay, you might be being a little defensive, okay, because I feel like a lot of you have had a lot of player type energies in the past, or like, you know, it doesn't have to be a player as such, but like an in and out kind of energy, like maybe someone kind of ghosted you, or like something like that. Oh my god. My voice is going. But this person's not going to do that, okay? They also want you to know with the Page of Swords here and the Tower card, which just flew out randomly at the start of your reading. You're definitely going through like a closing of a chapter here in your life and stepping into a new life, essentially. And the thing about the Tower is that like a lot of stuff has to kind of come down in order for the new life to be rebuilt, you know what I mean? The Tower is not always a negative card. In fact, often it's not a negative card. It just means that like new things are happening, you know, out with the old, in with the new. Especially we just had that huge full moon in Scorpio, which kicked my ass. I don't know how it felt for you guys, but it kicked my ass. So they want you to know, yeah, like this new relationship that's going to come in, this new person with the Strength card, is going to be a relationship founded very much on stability. Like this person's going to be honest with you. This person has no ill intentions towards you. With the Knight of Pentacles here, it's going to be a stable offer. Like this is going to be a steady, stable relationship, okay? This person's not going to bounce like the other ones have. And they're asking you just to watch out for that kind of defensiveness that may have built up in you over the years, or like maybe it's a new thing, I don't know, but that's kind of the thing you've got to watch, like with the Devil card. If I can get him to focus, you know, that's kind of one of your demons that you're going to be working on here. But the thing is, this person is going to help you close them down, okay? Because they want you to know that part of your life, like where you, sorry about the glare, where you had to be defensive, like all that kind of painful part of your life is done now. You know, where there was like a lot of backstabbing, or maybe people betrayed you, or like I said, like you know, people were just very in and out. You got ghosted, you know, maybe you got cheated on or something like that. But that, all that stuff is coming to an end now. It's like you've learned your lessons, and now it's kind of time for the good stuff to begin, you know. Is kind of what they're saying here. So your advice at the moment, you're actually in a period of manifesting, Aquarius. It seems to be what all the air signs are doing. Because you have the Magician card here. Excuse me. You have the Magician card with the Four of Wands. I'm gonna have to move that light. There we go. Magician card with the Four of Wands. So manifesting at the moment, okay? Sorry, my throat's always like this. I tend to have to do a lot of work on my throat chakra. sometimes I can't get it clear, just have to forgive me, I apologise. But with the Magician and the Four of Wands, it's like manifesting. So be patient with yourself, because you know things can't always happen as quickly as the air signs want them to, right? And I sympathise with you, I'm a Gemini, but I feel like you're actually manifesting this, something very stable and solid. Like you're kind of manifesting your happily ever after here, because you're actually in a position at the moment, you're very powerful at the moment. You may have noticed, like, and you know what, I think I said this in your last reading as well, either you or your person is a healer, because you have the Dolphin card coming up again. So you may have noticed, like, throughout your whole life that you've kind of been this healer. Like you may have been drawn to people who were, like, for want of a better word, slightly broken and in need of healing. And sometimes it could also be like, you know, you're attracted to these people because you're a natural healer, but it's maybe you've mistaken it for love in the past. So it's like you've tried to love these people who basically weren't capable of giving you the same love back, right? I don't know why I've gone on a tangent about this. It's obviously someone needs to hear it, but you may have noticed recently that, like, you may be more clairvoyant. Like you may be getting more messages through, things just seem more clear to you now, like the reasons why certain things had to happen. Yeah, you may be getting a lot more messages from your guides in, but I think you're probably just coming into a lot more peaceful time in your life, because you're starting to understand why things had to happen. But with that High Priestess card, you're definitely, like, it's like a very strong, very connected to spirit, very powerful manifestation period that you're in at the moment. And they're asking you to just kind of, like, the best thing that you can do at the moment with the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Cups is just be happy where you are. You know, rather than kind of stressing out about not having someone, or like not having that specific person in your life, just try and be happy where you are, like, and use this time to let go of trust issues and, like, yeah, kind of find your inner strength and just be happy where you are with that Nine of Cups, because that's what's going to bring more blessings into you. Because the thing about the Nine of Cups is, like, it's not a permanent situation that you're in, you know. They want you to know that, like, where you are now is not a permanent situation. It's just temporary, like, while you were healing, while you were shutting down the cycle, while you're manifesting. So this new person that's coming in, this is it, like I say, you've manifested this person. This is a very spiritual connection with the Hierophant and the Six of Cups. Six of Cups usually talks about a soulmate connection. Hierophant, you know, talking about connection, like a higher self connection. Yeah. Someone very, they may be quite spiritual as well with that Hierophant there, but you have two sixes here. So, you know, this is kind of, the sixes in tarot are about harmony, right? So, like, this is particularly that Six of Swords, because the Five of Swords is all about conflict, not having a great mental space, maybe dealing with someone who is manipulative, you know, generally just not great. But the Six of Swords is when you're getting past that and you're moving away into calmer waters, you know, where your head is clear, you understand what's going on, like, you may be a bit tired, a bit beaten up, you know, but you're moving into calmer waters here. And it's kind of my card of sailing off into the sunset with this person. And also, if you look, it's kind of like he is rescuing her, you know, regardless of who you're dealing with, a man or a woman. Like, it's kind of like he's rescuing her. Do you know what I mean? And the Six of Wands, this is like a victory card. Oh god. Excuse me. The Six of Wands is a victory card, you know. This person may be someone quite dynamic as well, you know. It's someone, like, with a very peaceful, you actually have three sixes here. This is someone with a very harmonious, peaceful energy, Aquarius. They're looking like they're someone quite successful. They may be, like, someone in a position of, like, authority. It may be someone from your past with that Six of Cups. I don't mean an ex, I mean like someone you knew from childhood or something, or like maybe someone you used to work with. I don't know, someone you've been friends with online for a while or something like that. But 3 sixes here, like definitely a lot of harmony. A very balanced person, but I feel like it's someone that people like generally, you know what I mean, with that 6 of Wands. It's usually someone very successful as well with that 6 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you have been dealing with players in the past, or you've been dealing with people who were very in and out, that Knight of Wands energy, someone kind of flaky, you know, in and out energy. Like I said, they may have ghosted you, you know, they may have cheated on you. You know, it may just be someone, it may be someone that, I don't know, kind of got a bit scared and ran away or something like that, and just left you heartbroken with that 5 of Cups. But they're telling you that's at an end now, okay? This person is, there's an ending to that with the Death card, okay? And the 5 of Pentacles coming in from the cold. This person is going to bring you in from the cold, okay? You're not going to be feeling like that anymore. You're not going to be feeling sad. You're not going to be like, you know, thinking about all the past crappy things that people have done to you. This person is going to bring you in from the cold. So this person is going to be very patient with you because, excuse me, when you meet them, I think you may still be in this kind of, oh, excuse me, Queen of Wands energy. She's usually my card of like someone that's kind of in, well, you know, if you've ever been dumped, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's kind of that energy of like, you know what, I don't need anyone. Like, I'm done with this love BS. Like, I'm just gonna get drunk and like I'm gonna work on my business and like, yeah, you know what, I'm just fine by myself. I am just fine by myself. I don't need anyone. And whether this is like because you've had a recent breakup, or like you know, you've just kind of decided over the years or the last couple of years that that's like what you would prefer to do, this person may see you as kind of very independent, you know, gorgeous, but maybe you've got your defenses up a little bit here when you first meet them. But with the Emperor, you know, someone very well respected with the Emperor. You know, someone like you could be in a position of authority here, but the Emperor is someone that's kind of been around the block. You know, someone, people have a lot of respect for them because they have a lot of experience. They're very wise. There may be you may intimidate them a little bit, okay, but the thing is, they're going to be patient with you with that Hanged Man, because at first, see with that Cups card, that 4 of Cups, you may actually spurn this person's advances to start with, or not so much spurn them, but just kind of, I don't know, maybe ignore it a little bit, or like put them off, or, you know, like not take them up on the offer, you know, right away. But this person's going to be patient with you because they see like what you've been through, and they know you're worth the wait is the thing, Aquarius. So your near future, yeah, see, you have this, you have the 4 of Swords here, which is like, is that focused? Yeah. The 4 of Swords here, which can be a period of like rest and separation, okay, because I feel like you've done so much clearing out and cleansing recently. You must be pretty tired, right? Especially if you've been through a breakup or something like that. You know, there may be like in the near future here, so let's call it the next 4 weeks or something, okay, ballpark. It could be longer though, okay? Try not to put a time on it, because like I say, it just ends up pushing it away. But with the 4 of Swords here, there's like a period of respite here. And with the 3 of Pentacles, there we go. Thank you, camera. There's like a period of growth here where I feel like you're kind of working on yourself. With the 4 of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles, like a period of kind of solitude and growth. And manifesting as well. The 3 of Pentacles is going to be a manifestation card, so you could even be like working on some kind of financial project of your own. But I feel like you're going to meet this person pretty soon, Aquarius, with the Lovers card here, because again, this is you know, the Lovers card is like a soulmate card, right? This person is going to be someone very, like, you can really be yourself though with the Lovers card. You know what I mean? Someone that kind of speaks to your soul. And I think it's because you've been doing all this work on yourself, Aquarius, like, because you've been doing so much work on yourself and because you're showing up as who you really are, it's going to be much easier for you to connect with this person. And probably the same thing for them. You'll probably find that when you actually interact with this person, you've kind of been mirroring each other here. With that Seven of Pentacles, this talks about, like, again, I think you guys are going to take it slow with that Hanged Man and the Four of Cups, because I think there's going to need to be a period here where you kind of release your trust issues here, right? But this person's going to wait for you. You know, the Seven of Pentacles is the energy of two people who are, like, willing to work on this together. And then you have this Ace of Pentacles, which is the new beginning. So I feel like you might find yourself in a relationship, I don't know, when you watch this video, maybe like, it could be like a month, could be 2 or 3 months, something like that. But there's it really depends on the healing process, right? You're healing, they're probably healing. It depends on a lot of factors, but with this Ace of Pentacles, there's a new beginning in love coming in for you. And it's someone, I really like this person because they're very stable and they're going to be very patient with you. You know, it's someone very intuitive, like they could be a healer, maybe you're both healers, like someone who kind of knows what you've been through. And in your outcome position, so you have the Moon with the Star card. So overcoming fears, like overcoming subconscious fears, and really stepping into your power here, Aquarius, because that's your card with the Star card. Doing healing, really representing, like really showing up as your true self. Because you've been doing all this healing, because you're no longer, like, there's no longer any need for you to kind of try and people please or like adjust yourself so that someone will like you. Do you know what I mean? Because you're very much in an energy of like, well, you know what, this is who I am. If you don't like it, then you know what, just get out of here, like I don't need you. Which is what's going to attract this person. And then there's going to be union as well here, Aquarius, with that Two of Cups. That's the union card. And the Justice card, this is really speaking of like really showing up, really both of, like, two people in, it speaks of a relationship, it speaks of the beginnings of a relationship, because it's like two people who are kind of taking responsibility and showing up with what they need to progress forward with each other. Do you know what I mean? The Justice card is like, some people call it the apology, right? Because it's like kind of taking responsibility for your actions here, but it's in this instance, because you've been doing the healing and because you've kind of taken time out to show up as who you are, it's like both of you are stepping forward as who you are. I'm not explaining this well. Like, both of you are kind of stepping forward and bringing all aspects of yourself and kind of laying it bare and being like, okay, this is who I am, this is who you are, like this is what I want, like how are we going to move this forward, okay? And then you have the union here, the Two of Cups. So you don't need to worry with this person about what you said. Like, I mean, you know, don't be mean to them, but like you don't need to worry. They're not going to be scared off. They're not that kind of crazy, like commitment phobic, like in and out, like, oh, I don't want to settle down till I'm like 60. Don't try and entrap me, temptress, you know, all this kind of stuff. Or like tempter, you know, if you're dealing with a chick. You don't have to worry about any of that. You know, like the rules, like don't, what's the stupid rules? 3 day, like don't call them before 3 days, like don't double text and all this stupid stuff. Like, they're not, like, they don't care. This person's not gonna care. So you also have the dolphin here, which is, one of you is a healer, okay, or both of you could be a healer. And I feel like this showed up in your last reading as well, Aquarius, because the dolphin is just a natural healer, which is, you know, again, if this is resonating with you being a healer, again, it's, you know, I've been through it myself. You tend to attract these kind of broken people, right, who need healing, because that's kind of what you're here for, right? But sometimes I feel like you can kind of mistake the healing for love, right? And then you try and kind of get this exchange with them, and because they're kind of not really on your level, like frequency, not on the same frequency, like not at your point in the journey yet. Like they're not really able to match your energy, so it's like they run, right? And then you take it as like, oh well, I must be rubbish, I must be not good enough. But actually it's the opposite, like they can't match your light yet. Do you know what I mean? And that's not a criticism of them, it just means that you're not at the same place yet, right? But with the owl card here, like I say, I think you're seeing things clearly, and you may be noticing your clairvoyant abilities getting stronger, because you also have the crow here, which is like messengers of spirit, right? So you might be getting a lot more messages coming through. Things might just seem a lot easier, they might seem a lot clearer. With the back card, you're closing down dark chapters. The back card usually represents, for me, a dark chapter, one that you really don't want to see opened again. But the thing is, it's almost like a dark night of the soul actually for you, Aquarius, I think. It's like you've been going through this period of kind of leveling up and getting rid of stuff that you don't need here with the vulture, because this is a purification card. You know, purification, like purging things that you don't need so you can move on and start the new chapter. Because, you know, it's like when you move house, right? Say you're moving house, you know, are you going to take all the crap with you don't need? No, because it's just going to be a pain and hold you back, right? And you're going to have to fill your new, beautiful new apartment or whatever with your crap from the old house. You're not going to bring it with you. And you have the Firefly card here as well. So you may be finding at this point that a lot of people are kind of naturally being drawn to you. Sorry, is that not focused? Like a lot of people are kind of naturally more drawn to you, and it's because you've done this leveling up. People are more attracted to like your frequency because it's higher. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there, Aquarius. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I enjoyed reading for you. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to like and subscribe for me. I would be, you know, really grateful and appreciative and stuff. I don't know what accent that is. I know it's an English accent. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and don't be a stranger, Aquarius. Bye.